Crypto's Black Thursday 1 year later, Bitcoin up 1,000%. A year ago today, one of the most dramatic moments in crypto's history set a chain of events into action. It has officially been a year. A year of the new norm. A year of quarantining, of remote work, N19 masks, and social distancing. For many, a year of financial stress, mental health challenges, a year of loss. 1 year of COVID-19. While the exact dates that quarantines began in the Western world vary from country to country, this week marks the week when the whole world became serious about the coronavirus. Europe and North America had been watching reports on the spread of COVID from China and other parts of Asia for weeks. The World Health Organization, WHO, was warning that a global pandemic may be imminent. Then, on Friday, March 13, 2020, U.S. President Donald Trump declared a state of emergency in the country. The same day, World Health Organization officials declared that Europe had become the new epicenter of the COVID-19 pandemic. In the days leading up to the declarations, financial market crashes, the likes of which have not been seen in over a decade, began to wreak havoc on capital markets around the globe. Oil prices turned negative, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged 6,400 points, roughly 26% in just 4 trading days. One of the starkest crashes hit the cryptocurrency markets. On the second Thursday in March 2020, the price of Bitcoin fell nearly 40%, crashing from nearly $8,000 to around $4,700 in a matter of hours. Simultaneously, crypto's total market cap lost approximately $30 billion, also dropping a total of 40%. Today, March 11th is the second Thursday in March 2021, 1 year since the day that eventually came to be known as Crypto's Black Thursday. Crypto's Black Thursday, 1 year later. And, what a year it has been. When the crash occurred on March 12, Bloomberg compared the price drop to the bursting of the crypto bubble in late 2017. In addition, a number of crypto critics said that the moment was proof that Bitcoin was not, in fact, the safe haven, hedge against inflation asset that so many Bitcoin believers said that it was. On March 12, 2020, renowned Bitcoin bear and founder of Euro-Pacific Capital, Peter Schiff told Kitco News that Bitcoin is not a safe haven asset. It is a very risky asset. The price of Bitcoin has collapsed by more than the stock market during the last several weeks, and in fact, it's not even a non-correlated asset. However, while Black Thursday may have cast doubt on Bitcoin's long-term viability, BTC quickly made a remarkable comeback. By May of 2020, BTC was back up to nearly $10,000 a pop and maintained levels above $8,000 for the rest of the year. Today, the price of a single BTC is nearly $55,000, which is a rise of more than 1,000%. What happened on crypto's Black Thursday? Do Kwon, co-founder and CEO of Terraform Labs, TFL, explained that the primary factor that drove financial markets to crash across the board last March was fear. March 12, 2020 was when the S&P 500 and markets around the world crashed from the fear and economic chaos induced by COVID-19, Kwon told finance magnates. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which are more volatile, also fell in parallel to legacy markets, which created the type of massive drawdown that was experienced. There were also other factors at play, including many Bitcoin investors being over-leveraged with derivatives contracts that created a cascading set of sell orders on BTC-denominated perpetual swap contracts, pushing the price down further. However, Steve Ehrlich, chief executive of Voyager Digital, explained that while Black Thursday was certainly a moment of reckoning for Bitcoin, it may have also marked a pivot point for the future of the digital economy. Steve Ehrlich, chief executive officer and co-founder of crypto trading platform, Voyager. As real clarity around the implications of the pandemic set in, it became apparent that lockdowns would go into effect, the digital economy would become quintessential, and that economic stimulus would become necessary to keep the economy afloat, he told finance magnates. Doug Schwenk, chairman of Digital Asset Research, told finance magnates that the Black Thursday crash had an important psychological effect on crypto markets. Black Thursday has provided, in a sense, A psychological flaw to build on, Schwenk told finance magnates. The shock and uncertainty of that moment led markets to regroup and lowered volatility. This momentum to rebuild initially consolidated around $10,000 for BTC and then pushed higher as continued positive or clarifying news brought buyers into crypto markets. After Black Thursday, Bitcoin reached an inflection point of adoption from institutions. Beyond the effects of fear and doubt, the market crash that took place in March of 2020 led to important changes in monetary policy that have had profound effects on the price of Bitcoin.